We did watch a clip from it. We did. A couple of us that ran.
What?
It's, I don't know. I guess he made these videos that they air on CBC. I don't know, one of the fucking CBBC. And it's like what is it, David Tennant reading a bedtime story?
Has anybody ever seen his commercial for Virgin Mobile?
No.
Pretty funny.
I don't think so.
It's only on UK TV.
Hello there, welcome to Doctor Who's radio show. I am That Story
Balls!
09, and these gentlemen with me are, in no particular order really.
Other Tim.
I'm
Michael.
Yes, it's Michael.
Michael Shannon here, over in Pennsylvania, USA. How you doing, fellas?
Yeah, USA, everybody, and I'm fine.
America, yeah.
So, as we were discussing, there's these bedtime stories read by none other than, you know, the most popular of all the doctors since the Fourth Doctor, David Tennant. Bedtime stories, but not the traditional ones like, you know, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Rapunzel, Dick Whittington, and all that sort of thing.
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye is a very,
Yeah, right.
it's a bedtime story.
Now, what do you think? We did watch a bit of the David Tennant one. He's been interesting, nice for kids, you know.
Yeah.
And we also got, what do we got? We got John Barrowman doing one.
Freema Agyeman,
Freema.
Alex Kingston.
Alex Kingston. Yes, we
John
got a
Sim.
mix. John Sim, the master. So you got a mix of a couple of these characters doing, I don't know what, 6-7 minute like little short stories. They're up on YouTube apparently.
Yeah.
Well, all I can say is let's keep Alex Kingston right there and as far away from Series 8 as possible, please. Thank you.
They all seem to be Who actors, oddly enough.
I'm guessing there's some others that weren't mentioned in the article probably that aren't Who related. It's probably a bunch of British TV stars.
Benny Hill.
Yeah. I don't know.
Monty Python.
Monty Python.
I thought it was a bit creepy.
What other British people is there?
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
That's a
They are-
bedtime story.
Oh, James Nesbitt.
Hmm.
Mr.
Peter-
Jekyll and Dr. Hyde.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. To name a few. Possibly. We don't know for sure. We're just guessing.
Who better not be killed off next week, by the way.
Oh my God. I will be pissed. Not even next. It's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes. It is.
I'll tell you what, guys. How excited are we for the next episode of the Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Woo!
That's
I wanted to talk about the fact that BRYAN, you should have done the job, bro. You should have finished the frickin' job.
Yeah. Has there been more deaths occurring since the Viper in the Mountain? Because I haven't seen the episode after that one.
I believe that's
Wait,
the.
No,
Which
don't
episode
tell me you
number
daft
was
kid.
that?
I
Oh
haven't seen it yet.
yeah. The
Hey.
one after that, I forgot with the Watchers on the Wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. There's been, yeah. There's
Watches
been,
on the wall. Yeah.
the episode that just passed, yeah.
yeah.
No, without spoiling, Mike, wasn't that a humdinger of a set piece? Right?
Humdinger.
Yes. Yes.
Is
Drop
Game of
the
Thrones
size,
known for its
boys.
humdingers? Do you think? Has it got a sort of essence of humdingering?
Well, I thought it was a good episode. It was just a departure from what we're used to because it just focused on one
Yeah,
it was
particular set piece, like you said.
I think it was. Yeah.
It was
I think-
it was a good episode, though.
Yeah, like Tim said, I know me and Tim kind of watched it together, you know, at the same time we're talking about it. Because we were like, oh, all right, I guess the first time you get like one, like one full story of just one character, you know,
Yeah.
which was cool. But you know, but then on the other side, shit, the way the episode before it ended,
Yeah.
you didn't get nothing on that. But good episode anyway. You know, it doesn't take away from the actual episode. But,
well, I mean, but hey, for what they showed.
Oh, I loved it, dude. I loved it.
What a battle sequence!
Really great effects on the battle sequence. I mean, yeah, the whole episode was pretty much a cool, epic battle, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. Them dudes up on the top of the wall, you know, throwing the barrels down, or the dudes are like hanging on the ropes, like shooting the arrows down and shit, man. Then you had then you had giants coming and shit. Them fucking crazy motherfuckers on big ass elephants, man. Holy shit. Yo, I'll tell you what, man, them giants do not fuck around, man.
Yeah. And,
like it's a shame there's only like 2 of them. If they would have had like an army of those giants, that wall would have been taken down like nothing, man.
But dude, when that mammoth went away and that the one giant saw his other giant dude get shot and he got pissed.
Oh, he was pissed.
He fucking freaking He-Man on that door. Just
he did.
Just
pouring steel on that shit, apparently.
And when he ran full speed down the tunnel.
Oh my god, yeah.
And the gatekeepers were taking the oath because they knew they were gonna die.
Oh yeah, man. Human shield, man. But you know what? It killed them. Along with them, but you know what? Good shit, man. Good shit. Then we see in the old cowboy style, you know, Jon Snow walking, you know. Like that was really a good episode, man. Really.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
I think what they did is on par to the best of what Lord of the Rings ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not as big as the Battle of Blackwater, or well, not the Battle of Blackwater, but the
Helm's Deep.
Yeah, Helm's Deep. Thank you, Beefhead.
Well, graduation isn't yet. Graduation's next week, but there's no more school until then.
Oh, don't milk it. Shut up.
But yeah, great episode. Leads you to wonder like who's going to be like the leader of the wall now. You know, like who's going to take over.
And what repercussions are going to be for the guy who was hiding out the whole time?
Oh, that pussy, huh? Hiding out with the woman and the baby. Which reunited with good old Sam, one of my characters I do like. I do like Sam. And I hope they do keep him around for a while. And at least let the guy get laid, right?
And since we're going a little spoiler mode here, how about freaking Ingrid getting what's coming to her?
Ah, bitch got an arrow, man.
Yeah.
Bitch got an arrow. Well, fuck her. She was evil. Or, you know, or whatever, man. She wasn't no good, you know? She kind of fucked some shit up. Wasn't right. She needed that arrow. And I don't want Jon Snow ending up with her. You know what I'm saying?
And how about the character development by Ollie? He's pretty scared at first. He says, no, man, I've been fighting him, and right at the end, who gets the day saving arrow shot? Ollie saves his ass. So that's pretty cool.
Gave it to the kid, man.
And wasn't she the one who killed his parents? So that's like sweet revenge.
For you. How do you think the makers of Doctor Who could learn from what the last few episodes have shown us Game of Thrones?
Oh, I
to
can
sort
say
of really
that,
reboot the series proper.
Yeah,
it's two different kind of shows.
Yeah, you don't want to really put too much violence in Doctor Who. You know, I love it in Game of Thrones.
Despite Daniel's objections.
But I wouldn't want a little here and there when necessary, not overdoing it. And I don't want any nudity in Doctor Who either. That would just ruin it too. You don't want to see penis.
It's a family show, yeah. It's a whole different thing, really.
It's 2 different things. So I don't know what Doctor Who could learn from it. But
people complain when Doctor Who gets too arc driven, also too. And this Game of Thrones is just one long arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah.
can't just
That's
pop in
true,
the middle
too.
and know what's going on, you know. Whereas with Doctor Who, you can just turn on any episode and it'll be something different.
Although I think it'll be a nice, refreshing change of pace if the rumors are true and there's a little bit of a looser arc in Series 8. That'd be nice.
Right. Yeah, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah.
last year, I mean, they had a loose arc.
But not only that, we get the end of Game of Thrones for this season tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Is it the last episode of Penny Dreadful tomorrow, or we still get more?
I think we have 3.
Oh, we have 3 more. Okay, we got 3 more of those.
Well, that's
Then
a
next
good series. I've enjoyed that.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Been watching it, Dave?
Yeah, I've watched it up to episode 4. And
Yeah,
it's very much like the Extraordinary League of Gentlemen in the sense you've got lots of existing literary characters being. You've got Mina and you've had Van Helsing introduced and Frankenstein's, well, the first monster, and then the one who broke out of that poor bloke ripped him apart.
Well, make sure you watch episode 5. That's a really good. It really gets.
It's what just counts within you, not just
right.
I got you under my skin. Well, you did have some.
Exactly. There you go. They should have been playing that. Now, then we get True Blood starts next week, right?
Yep. I checked it this morning, Mike.
I thought the final season was already over.
Oh man.
No, it starts next week.
Yeah. So we got that. We got. David said he was getting caught up on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
what about
now TV? Shut up. Now TV's got the first 6 seasons. I've watched season 1 and 2 because it's basically what they call binge.
Oh, okay.
TV viewing. Yeah, you've got lots and lots of seasons, and you can watch them basically in several hours each day.
Yeah.
So I've got another season 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then, like you've mentioned, the 7th of July is when the new series, the last series of which I've been watching this from the bloody start now, because I've caught a few episodes before when they first aired, but I was never much of a fan.
Yeah. No, I've been watching it since it started. Man, I like that. I'm excited. After that,
you can go now, Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, well, what about Mike turned me on to this. What about Once Upon a Time?
Well, you know what? That's a totally different thing. You know, some people might not get that because it does come off a little girly, but
I like it.
I know, but it is really good. It's a good fucking show. Now that show takes pretty much Disney characters and mixes it into our real world in a way, you know what I mean?
Or Brothers Grimm stories.
Oh yeah, however you want to go with it, but yeah, you know, so it's a mix of that in today's time. It's a little evil at times, you know what I mean? But it's more family friendly, you know, than like some of the other shows. But it is a pretty good show. It is a pretty good show. I do agree.
Yeah.
It ended.
That's what I meant, really.
It ended with the Frost Queen. Yes.
You got all the
from Frozen.
That's what they're doing now, Michael. Oh, bugger! I forgot what was I talking about earlier? If I can concentrate with that stupid noise in the background.
What is that? Is that you?
Penny Dreadful. That uses literary characters like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen that already exist. So does Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a bit weird. It's sort of real life, treating them like real life characters. They're sort of self-aware. It's a weird sort of breaking the fourth wall type thing, but it's not quite that. You know,
it's like the fairy tale world's like an alternate universe or something, you know, and pretty good the way they did it. I love the evil queen in it. Probably my favorite character.
My favorite character is Rumpelstiltskin.
He's fucking awesome. He's a fucking great fucking actor. I don't know his name offhand, but he played a good. Yeah, there you go. He played the good fucking villain in that, but not villain, but I would say on him, misunderstood. I like him. He is cool. And they mix it up. Like last season was what? Like it was like Wizard of Oz, you know, where the green witch and shit. Yeah, she was like a really evil, mean bitch, you know, which was pretty cool, man.
She was lost.
Yeah. She was that chicken lost that her nose was bleeding all the time. Then you had next season. At the end of the cliffhanger, you'll have the Frozen chick from Frozen, the whatever the fuck her name is, the Ice Queen or whatever. Yeah, the Snow Queen.
Yeah, the fucking Snow Queen.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty. I'm excited. You know, but that doesn't come back to what, October or something.
I think so. Like during the fall.
See, I've never really watched that either.
It's not bad, dude.
I should do.
I kind of binge watched that one. I binge watched it and caught up to the current season. And each season's different. Like they'll have they had like one on Hook, where Peter Pan's an evil motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like Peter Pan, that was fucking cool and evil. I like how and you never know. Yeah, like you're saying, you never, because they mix it up. Where you think a character is like a good guy, but Hook's like a good guy.
They changed it up. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, as you were saying, binge viewing is what you should do now.
I've done it a lot lately. I know me and Tim were talking about that before too, about certain shows.
I think most shows are designed for that now, aren't they?
And I did it with what's the Bates Motel. I did that one to catch up. You know what I mean? And it's cool.
Yeah. That's what Now TV and Netflix and Blinkbox and all these things are. You sort of, I think they must. They've got all the first 6 series of True Blood, and you can watch them whenever you want to in glorious HD, 720 megapixels or whatever. Yeah, that sort of thing. So that's what they do now. I think they've got Once Upon a Time and their first 3 series of Catfish and all that sort of thing, and that's really good because that's what people want to do. They want to be able to watch. Catfish. You could have shows going back to years ago. Yeah, Catfish. Have you heard of that?
I don't know. Is that MTV show?
Yeah, it's about dirty little fuckers who keep interrupting me when I'm trying to say something.
I guess you're watching Teen Mom and 16 and Pregnant. You can all catch up on some binge watching.
Yeah, and while we're on the subject of TV, I have to mention this because this is Martin Freeman, and you might know him as Watson from a little show called Sherlock.
Yeah.
Fargo, really good show.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
I have to say, really good. If you like the movie, you don't have to see the movie to understand what's going on in the series. It's like with Martin Freeman's character as the straight guy, and then Billy Bob Thornton as the con man. Really plays a kind of a underhanded evil.
There's some cool shows out there, you know. And we got the Return of the American Horror Story, which each time we hear something, it sounds more and more awesome.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a 2-headed chick in it, apparently. Like how cool was that?
What?
That's two blowjobs at one space, isn't it?
Hey, but this book kicks out. There's talking steak and this naked chick.
Yeah, you know, and I guess that American Horror Story is going to slowly give us like little things like that. I'm guessing a little leak here and there, which is cool, man. I am looking forward to this season with it being a freak show or whatever circus, whatever they're going with. I think it'll be pretty cool.
It's weird. It's brilliant. It's just all these shows where you've got lots of box sets. It's brilliant. Yeah, and especially when it's something you haven't watched before, or you want to sort of re-watch it, you know.
Yeah, that's where you got Netflix, you know, that's where you got like Pirate Bay, and that's where you got like friends that can send them to you.
Yeah, here's a good question for you. We've just been discussing on-demand type stuff,
right?
Which I think TV is gearing itself more now. Yeah, you can make entire series which don't get shown particularly on any channel, even syndication-wise, just simply on demand. Which Netflix has its own shows like The House of Cards, And
Netflix has a couple of shows,
Yeah.
and they took
Dusk,
over the
Dusk to Dawn, all that sort of thing.
the Clone Wars. You know, they're getting the Trailer Park Boys, which I'm excited for. And you know, then you got like a WWE network, where eventually I think all Raw and everything's just going to be shown on that.
But do you think Doctor Who could be made for
Not the
on
bee.
demand?
Doctor Who's got enough back catalog. It does, you know, if they're going to put every classic and you pay a monthly fee. But they're not like really putting. I don't know if they have enough to put anything new out. You know.
Yeah.
No, they like the worldwide audience thing. Of course, I mean, I guess Netflix.
But I could see, but the way the WWE goes, I could see the BBC having their own network station, where it'll be like Netflix. Maybe you pay like a couple
Well, they kind
dollars
of are,
a month.
actually. They're moving their BBC Three just to internet only. So I mean,
Well, there you go. Yeah. So there you go. Like, and I think the WWE is doing a great job with it. You get all the pay-per-views for, you know, for free. Not for free. You got to pay $9 whatever a month. But pay-per-views are like $60 over here a month.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they're not cheap, dude. So paying like $10 a month and getting all the pay, and I use it. My daughter uses it like daily, so it gets used enough where, you know, it's not.
You've actually got WWE Network.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, and everything's in HD. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, it's awesome. But I see that to be a trend where.
Wait, Brian.
Jesus, what's with the weed whacker? But
I didn't know we were already.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were already in
whacker.
episode 2 of the Defendant Doctor.
Wait, what? What?
But yeah, I see that being a thing, man, where, you know, you go to a station and they'll have, like Tim's saying, the BBC has all their stuff on one, like, channel or whatever you want to network, and you can pick what you want to watch. They'll have a back catalog. Then they'll upload, like, their news shows. But still, no proper Doctor Who game.
Yeah.
For real?
No,
For
Doctor
real?
Who game.
You know, that's disgusting. Something that popular. Oh,
They
God.
can't manage anything really unless there's the PC.
Doesn't take, I know. Dude,
Their
but
level of
doesn't take
ambition is kind of.
You know, that's
pathetic.
where like, yeah, but that's where fans should get together in a gaming company and say, let's make a fucking cool Doctor Who adventure. You know what I mean? And I played them all. You know, the recent couple that they had for the PC, and that fucking piece of shit that they came out for the PlayStation 3. That was buggy dude, that was the most buggy fucking game I ever played. And it was $20 American, which isn't fucking cheap for a downloadable piece of shit. Like, it was like nobody tested the game. It was fucked up, and I was bitching the whole time playing. River Song never fucking followed you. Like, it was just fucked up. I don't.
Yeah,
even
but that's a
get
good
into it,
thing
but-
though. You can stay away as far.
I
away
know,
from
but
it.
you needed her for the like, you know, you needed her for the level. You know, like, you know what I mean? And she would just stand there like an idiot. I would love a proper, like, good role-playing, like, Doctor game. And it doesn't have to be violent if it's done right. It could be really cool.
There's tons and tons
There you
of.
go.
There's 50 years of mythology for a Doctor Who computer console game that could be better than a lot of Star Trek. You know,
And not just, you wouldn't have to just focus on the current Doctor. Like, you know, you can, like, kind of switch between different stories, and maybe they all, you know, meet up in the end or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, I'm sure if us fans here and a couple of other would sit down around a table, we could come up with a really cool Doctor Who game.
I'll put it to you this way, man. If somebody can form a successful Kickstarter to organize the making of a Shaq Fu 2,
Yeah.
Why?
Shaq Fu 2.
why then in the ever living daylights can't the Doctor Who fan community get together and organize a Kickstarter for that fucking shit?
Just a good good Doctor Who game, not rushed. Look what the fuck they're doing with Star Wars, man. Look at that Battlefront game that's going to be coming out in the next 2 years, man. They're taking their time, and that fucking game is going to be epic for any, like, if you're a Star Wars fan, you're going to be, like, having a heavy wank on that game, let me tell you, dude. It's like that. They're taking their time on that shit, and I would love to play it, like, a really decent Doctor Who game. Switch between Doctors would be a great start. All these companions out the fucking ass. They have fucking villains out the ass. You know. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm a little sad that there's not a good fucking Doctor Who game.
I'll end it here. I've been That's the Way It Goes. These were the 3 remaining ones have been.
Matt, and before we go, I'd like to also promote the Super 7 Awesome Brothers. We got some really good content coming. If you missed it, check out the Defective Doctor teaser episode is up. Episode 2 will be coming your way, and it will not disappoint.
Yeah, be patient though. It's going to take some time, guys, because we want to do it right. All right, so we're going through some things to get a proper, cool story and some cool effects and shit like that out there.
Really,
yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and this is like Michael Shannon. Thanks for having us, Nate.
And this is Shouty Tim from Texas.
Yes.
Thanks for having me, David.
Deep in the heart of Texas.